Please try this problem on your own. Pause the video and then play it and make sure that you did it correctly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify within. I'm going to pretend like this square is not here. So simply simplify 3/27 as if it were by itself. And that's 1/9. And now we're going to simplify the x's. When we divide x's, you subtract them. X to the 5th divided by x to the 3rd is 5 minus 3 x squared. Squared. Okay? And we know that 1 times anything is itself. So 1 times x squared is x squared. So let's make this look even simpler. Now what's not being taken into account is that this square goes with everything inside these parentheses. So it's going to go with the x and it's going to go with the 9. And we're going to use what's called the power rule. And the power rule happens when you raise a power by a power. And here we go. I just set it up. I just separated it to make it a little simpler to see. And we get x to the 4th over 81. And that's the final answer. Okay, if I have a problem like this 4 goes with every single number inside the brackets. And when I say number, I'm including variables also, because variables are numbers. We just don't know what they are. So now we're going to have, now remember, when there's no exponents or index, it means it's 1. So I'm going to use the power rule, and I'm going to multiply the 4 times everything inside these parentheses, times every index, I mean. Always simplify further when you can. So I'm not going to leave this as 3 to the 4th power unless the instructions say to write it as a power of 3. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So the final answer is this. This one is a little bit more advanced than what I'm expecting you to be able to do. But my logic is if you understand how to do this problem, then you're going to understand how to do the ones that you're going to be seeing in the future. So please just try it and just take it one by one. What I mean by that is just take the A's and situate those in such a way that that they're able to be combined, and then do the same with the B's, and then do the power rule last. So please press pause and try it on your own. Okay, hopefully you tried it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the inverse of every negative index. So that means I'm going to find the inverse of a to the negative 2, and I'm going to move it down to the denominator. And that's exactly what I did. This a to the 3rd, I'm not going to move at all. I'm just going to leave it here. Okay? This 5, I'm not going to move because it doesn't have a negative index. This b to the negative 2, well, that's a problem, but we're going to fix the problem. We're going to find the inverse. We're going to move it to the numerator, and we're going to make it positive. This b to the 4, we don't move. Okay. Again, we're ignoring the negative 3 for now, and we're going to simplify within. When we multiply exponents with the same basis, we just add. Now that we've done that, we have to use the power rule, and we're going to have to do a little bit more rearranging. So we're going to multiply, remember the index for the 5 is 1, and we're just going to multiply this negative 3 times every single index in those parentheses. And now we're going to rearrange. We're going to find the inverse of every negative index, which happens to be every one that we have here. So I'm going to redraw my line. I'm going to move my a up. I'm going to move these down to the denominator. Am I finished? No. I have to find out what 5 times 5 times 5 is. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Now at this point, pause the video and work out these 4 problems. Not until after you've completed all 4 problems should you play the video again to make sure you got them right. So please pause it now and get to work. Here are the solutions. Please pause the video and assure that you got them correct. If you didn't, please approach me and ask me where you went wrong, and I will help you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the channel, the video, and subscribe. Actually, that part's optional.